Hi everyone, welcome back. We're here in Cardiff and we've got the legend that is Phil Taylor.
Thank you.
Phil, we haven't seen you since before Christmas. Nice Christmas and New Year first of all.
Quiet Christmas. New Year's Eve, I was in bed by 9 o'clock.
Rock and roll.
So I missed everything, which was great. And I slept till probably 10 o'clock in the morning, which was not like me. But I had a good day New Year's Eve, to be honest with you.
The world's all done and dusted. We've got a new world champion that joins you on that list of honour, Peter Wright.
Yeah, very chuffed for Peter. I'm pleased Peter won, I'll be honest with you. I'm a bit thinking for Michael, obviously, but I'm glad Peter won a World Championship because I was a bit unsure whether he was ever going to win one. You know what I mean? He got to where Michael was and everybody's asking me, who would you put your money on? And I said, I've got to be honest, I would put it on Michael and I would have lost my house. And I'm so pleased Peter won.
Is that tough psychologically, the fact that Michael had beaten him so many times and he'd lost so many finals before that? Does that play on your mind?
I just think Peter, at the beginning of the week, he had a little bit of luck, I think, first round. Not luck, but the lad had a chance to beat him. Same as what Rob Cross did, a couple of years before, and he just seemed to. After that, it was like the big kick up the backside that he needed, and he just spurred him on for go and win the World Championship. And sometimes that's what happens.
Sometimes, like you say, fate is on your side, like Rob Cross. Were you, as a player, did you have moments like that?
Me, I've had hundreds of them. Yeah, I probably won 500 or 600 tournaments, and there was times when I was at the BDO, I could have been beaten first round, easy. Jockey I played in the the World Masters. He was 2 sets 0 up, and I'm thinking, just make the score look respectable. Kevin Painter had me when we played in the World Final, you know what I mean? And then you just relax and think, just make the score look respectable, just win a set. And then all of a sudden you relax and you come back and you win it.
Michael's obviously never retained the world title either. Is that a big thing for a player to retain it? Because everyone now talks about it.
Say that again.
The fact that everyone talks about that he goes and wins it 1 year and then doesn't, and then he comes back again.
It's going to get harder for Michael now. He's getting older, he's got a family. It's going to be more difficult for him now to keep travelling. I mean, the snooker players are on it this week. I mean, especially Sean Murphy. It's getting more difficult to keep travelling when you've got a young family to keep together. Your dad, and they need you there. There's times when you have problems in your family. They need you there. You're the figurehead of the family. So it's going to be difficult for Michael now, especially with the younger players coming through. I've been watching the qualifiers, and these out of 500 players, probably only 12 I know. Do you know what I mean? And this just shows you that the impact the PDC have done on darts. You know what I mean? Forget about the BDO now. I mean, the BDO with a breeding ground, and I'm very sad to see the BDO not in a good place at the minute. But the Q school tells you everything.
We'll touch on the BDO in a second. Obviously, Michael's just moved manufacturers as well. Something that you did in your career.
He's going to struggle.
Is that a tough thing to move manufacturers and darts and everything like that?
It's going to hurt him 100% in the head. 100%. He's going to think this is not the same dart, it's not the same setup. I've seen Michael in the practice room, so I know what he's going through. Because you all do it until the right dart comes through. People think you're a good dart player, you can throw with anything. You can, but not consistently. I can go up there, like Peter Wright can go up there and play one game and win, but you can't do it every round. You need a set of darts that you can play with every round for months and months and months.
That's why you touched on the BDO there as well. Obviously, it's not great for anyone that's been connected with it. You came through that system as well.
I did, yeah.
Ray Moran is now a world champion, but it probably isn't going to get the recognition.
And a good world champion as well, and a worthy world champion. What he did there was brilliant. I mean, especially against Scott. I mean, that semi-final there was a tough game for both of them. But Scott Mitchell, he texts me. He's going to improve now because he knows he isn't fit enough. And to get fit enough, he's got to watch his diet, he's got to do everything because you've got to do it now. It's the full package. Well, it has been for about 15 years, I think. But the BDO, it's a shame because they are the breeding ground. They're the ones what bring the champions through. There wasn't one champion without the BDO. Not now. But there might be in the future, I think.
It's a bit of an embarrassment that I remember when you won your first world title, you picked up £24,000.
Is it a bit of an embarrassment for me?
Oh no, just in general for the way the sport is, that you picked up 24,000 3 decades ago, and Wayne Moran's got less than what you got back in the day. That's not a great place, is it?
No, of course it isn't. But I mean, he decided to play in the World Championships. Wayne did. He stuck by his word. There was players that pulled out, but he stuck by his word. He played and he won it. So whether it's 100, 500 or 50 quid, that fella played. I mean, I know footballers, I would say Roy Keane, would have played for Manchester United for £100 a week. Never mind £100,000 a week. It's what you are as a person. You're a winner, you're determined to be a world champion. Money isn't everything. I do feel for him, yeah, of course I do, but he still would have paid. I think at the beginning of the week, if they said we can't pay you, we're struggling, Wayne Warren would have still won the World Championship.
Also as well, we spoke spoke to you before Christmas when you put the rumours to bed of you coming back, but over Christmas I know that you saw the article that was printed in the Sun that this big dramatic thing that Phil Taylor is coming back. Your chance to put it to bed once and for all now.
I was going to come back and play in the UK Open. I phoned Barry up. I said, have you got any objections? Because Barry was manager for about 18 years. I said, have you got any objections when we playing in the UK Open? Just a one-off thing. I was going to go to Riley's. I asked Bob, find out where the Riley's qualifiers are. And I was going to come through the back door and try and sneak a little win if I could, just to have that little bit of a rocky moment, you know what I mean, a little bit of a basement, a bit of fire in the basement. So I asked Barry, he went, no problems at all, I'd love you to come back and play a tournament, but as a full-time professional, I couldn't, I'm too old. My hip, I've got to have a new hip, so I couldn't do it.
So just for all the darts fans out there, categorically Phil Taylor is not coming back as a professional?
No, not at all. I'm still professional as in exhibition work. I mean, what do you class a professional? Somebody that earns money doing what they love, so I'm a professional.
Phil, it's an absolute pleasure talking to you here as always. Thank you very much.
I wish I could say the same. Thank you, Phil.